entering the studio are the 3 high school students who will compete today on the Jeopardy National College Scholarship Contest. This is Tom Blocher from Houston, Texas, representing station KPRC Houston. This is Mickey Barron from Chicopee, Massachusetts, representing station WWLP Springfield. And this is Stephen Wolf from Winter Haven, Florida, representing station WFAL, Tampa. And now, to begin the 3rd day of our scholarship contest, is the star of Jeopardy, Art Fleming.
Thank you. Thank you, players. Thank you, Don Pardo. Thank you, my friends. Thank you so much. Well, today we meet the last 3 seniors who qualified in our National College Scholarship Contest. Previously, Larry Dean, the Far West representative, and Josh Ard, the Southern representative, have entered the finals. Beginning tomorrow, and today's winner will join them in a 2-day total point game. At stake will be 3rd place scholarship of $1,000, a 2nd place scholarship of $2,000, and a grand prize scholarship of $4,000. Yes, sir. All right, let's move over now to meet the flower of our nation. First, we have Mr. Tom Blocher from Houston, Texas. He's representing KPRC Houston, Texas, our very first student. Welcome, Tom. Nice to have you on the panel. Now, you are representing KPRC, so Tom, do you have any brothers and sisters who would also tune in?
I have 5 brothers, one of whom came with me to New York.
Mm-hmm.
We're enjoying it immensely here.
Well, good. Nice to tell us about your family. Is this your very first time in New York, by the way?
It's my first trip to New York.
Has it impressed you in any way?
Greatly impressed me. It's a wonderful city.
Good. Say, Tom, what school do you go to and what college are you going to attend?
Well, I go to St. Thomas High School right now, and I plan to attend Rice University in the fall.
Mm-hmm.
My mother and father both went to Rice, and so did 3 of my brothers.
Oh, I see. Well, what do you plan to major in?
Probably political science. I'd like to take up a diplomatic career if possible.
That's an interesting and exciting ambition, Tom. And what do you do in your spare time?
Well, I play in the school band. I also play the piano, and I have a part-time job working in a shoe department at a department store.
Well, good. What instrument did you play in the band, by the way?
Baritone horn.
I used to play French horn. Nice to have you on our program. The best of luck. You're an interesting gentleman.
Thank you very much.
Welcome. Now, let's meet a lovely little lady, Mickey Barron. Mickey Barron is our 2nd contestant from Chicopee, Massachusetts, in the Northeast region. And Mickey represents WWLP in Springfield, Massachusetts, a lovely, lovely station. Say, Mickey, is that a nickname you have?
Yes, it is. It's short for Michelle.
Uh-huh. Well, where do you expect Michelle or Mickey to go to college?
I'm going to Smith in the fall, where I'd like to major in psychology.
Why psychology?
Well, I think I'd like to work with, kids, something in child therapy.
That's a great ambition there, Mickey. The best of luck to you. May I ask you, though, if you have any other interests?
Yes, I do. I play the piano, and I was also editor-in-chief of our school newspaper, and I write for a local column.
Well, good. You can compare notes with Tom now about the piano playing. Nice to have you as a contestant. The best of luck to you today. Now we move to our 3rd player, and here he is from the Tampa, Florida region, southeast. Actually, Steve Wolf is from Winter Haven, Florida. He represents WFLA in Tampa, Florida. Steve, what is your major interest in school?
Well, sir, when I was in 7th grade, I had a teacher who had done some work at Oak Ridge, and he got me interested in science, and especially physics, and I've been interested in science ever since.
Oh, good. Well, what is your ultimate ambition?
Well, sir, I'd like to go into a career in atomic research.
Boy, that, too, is a mighty interesting ambition. Well, the best of luck to you today. Nice to have you as a student competitor. We'll play the very first half of our game in just a minute, but first, please give your attention, won't you, to this important word.
Sweet cherries.
With tangy cherries.
That idea inspired the wildest new dessert from Betty Crocker. Sweet new cherry chip layer cake.
With tangy new creamy cherry frosting.
Look inside. This is the only mix cake with sweet cherry flavor chips.
And the frosting is the tangiest you can make from a mix.
Sweet
and tangy.
Cherry chip layer cake mix.
Creamy cherry frosting mix. New from Betty Crocker.
Not many vitamins in a sweet roll for lunch.
Don't have the appetite I used to.
Your appetite's no better than your grandfather's.
I hate leftovers. What's a mother to do?
Serve them Total, the vitamin cereal, the only leading cereal with a whole day's vitamin supply. One bowl, 1 ounce, gives you 100% of every minimum daily adult vitamin requirement now set by the U.S. government.
Enjoy total every day. Feel vitamin safe all day.
Players and viewers, before we open the Jeopardy curtain, I'd like to point out that we've chosen many special new categories utilizing some of the basic educational backgrounds of all the high school students in the United States. Also, as we play, the values of the answers will be credited in points, not dollars. All right? All set? Good. Let's play Jeopardy! Oh, the categories, yes. There they are. Mathematics, professions and occupations, sports, fashion, fictional characters, and comics. Any one of you may ring when you recognize the answer. Remember the Jeopardy, if you're wrong, the points allotted to the answer will be deducted from your score. Whoever gives a correct question will again select the next category and amount. And students, remember that your questions must pertain to that category. When you hear this sound, that means that round is over. And before the program started, we flipped a coin, and Steve won the toss. But before we start the game, Steve, I'm very anxious to find out what college you're planning to go to.
MIT, sir.
MIT. Oh, boy, there's one of the better ones in the United States. All right, Steve, thanks for telling us. You start the game. You won the toss. Go.
Mathematics for 10.
The answer is geometric shape of a dunce cap or an ice cream holder. Steve.
What is a cone?
Cone. Anybody knows mathematics and science doesn't need a dunce cap. Go ahead.
Mathematics for 20.
Answer is of 5/6, 2/3, and 7/8, the one which is least. Tom.
2/3. What is 2/3?
That is correct, sir. Select.
Professions and occupations for 10.
The answer is an impounder of luckless canines. Mickey.
What is a dog catcher?
That's right. Everybody is in the plus column. Go.
Fashion for 10, please.
A lady picks fashion. The answer is Mom always tells her sloppy son to tuck it in. Mickey.
What is a shirt tail?
That's right. Yes. Select.
Fashion for 20, please.
The answer is current pants style once worn only by sailors. Mickey.
What are bell bottoms?
Good old bell bottoms. You have the lead. Select.
Fashion for 30.
The answer is it's where you wear bass weegens. Tom.
What are your feet?
That's right. What's on your feet? Good. Select.
Professions and occupations for 20.
The answer is occupation of one whose military classification is 2S. Mickey.
What is a teacher?
No, sorry. Steve. Tom. No idea? All right, Steve.
What is a student?
That's right. The classification of a student. Correct, Steve. Select.
Fictional characters for 10.
First time, and the answer is Yankee Doodle's birthday. Mickey.
What is July 4th?
That's correct. Select.
Fictional characters for 20.
Stays with the category. The answer is he met Jim, a runaway slave on Jackson Island. Steve.
Who is Huckleberry Finn?
That is correct, sir. Select.
Fictional characters for 30.
The men are tied for the lead. The answer is he spent 28 years, 2 months, and 19 days on the island. And it's Tom.
Who is Robinson Crusoe?
That's correct. You have taken over the lead. Select.
Sports for 10.
First time in the category, the answer is sport for which a Maserati or Aston Martin is used. Mickey.
What is racing?
That's right. Automobile racing. Select.
Fashion for 40, please.
Answer is actually it only holds about 3/4 of a gallon. Tom.
What is a 10-gallon hat?
That is right. A good old-fashioned 10-gallon hat. Select.
Fashion for 50.
Wrapping up the category, the answer is she's top British designer of mod clothes. Mickey.
Who is Mary Quant?
Mary Quant, right. Well done by one and all. We're going to rest now. A rundown of the scores. Tom has 120 points, Mickey 90, Steve with 50. We'll be back to play more of Jeopardy. But now a word about a refrigerator freezer, the Admiral Dual Temp.
What if you could buy a new refrigerator freezer and you didn't have to pay extra for extra room? Extra features like 2 separate temperature controls. So you don't have to freeze the milk to keep the ice cream from running. Nor ever worry again about drippy, messy defrosting. And if it had a big family-size freezer and ice cubes that never quit, wouldn't that be a good buy? You bet it would. Your Admiral dealer has it right now. For a limited time, he's offering the Admiral Dual Temp 16 refrigerator freezer for only $288.88. The price includes separate temperature controls. No defrosting, ever. The Admiral fully automatic ice cube maker and the largest freezer in its class. The Admiral Dual Temp 16, only $288.88, and it could be in your home today.
Students, we continue with Jeopardy, but let me caution you, a daily double still exists. Just waits to be picked. Mickey, you were the last correct questioner.
Fictional characters for 40.
The answer is, oh, look at that. Oh, sooner are the words from my mouth, and there she picks it. Mickey, 90 points you have. You can wager all of the 90 or part of it. What are you going to do?
I think I'll bet 50.
50 points. Fictional characters, the category, the answer is Philip Nolan's grievous mistake.
What was renouncing his country?
All right, damning the United States. Correct. All right, you have taken over the lead by 20 points. Mickey again selects.
Fictional characters for 50.
This completes it. The answer is James Hilton's retired school teacher. Who's the lovable Mr. Chips? Mr. Chips. All right, Mickey, again, please.
Let's try the comics for 10.
The comics, the answer is era in which alley-oop takes place. Mickey.
What is prehistory or
All right, fine, BC or the caveman era. Correct, select.
The comics for 20, please.
The answer is Uncle Scrooge is his parsimonious relative, Steve.
Who is Donald Duck?
That's right, yep, good. The uncle it is, select.
The comics for 30.
The answer is his boss is Mr. Dithers, Steve.
Who is Dagwood?
That's right, Dagwood Bumstead. Continue.
Mathematics for 30.
Everybody has at least 100 points. The answer is name for an angle between 90 and 180 degrees, Mickey.
What is an obtuse angle?
That is correct. Yes, young lady, select.
The comics for 40, please.
The answer is, in Peanuts, composer who is Lucy Van Pelt's main competition, Mickey.
Who is Beethoven?
Beethoven is right. Yes, select.
The comics for 50.
Leads the category. The answer is Little Abner character whose greatest talent is the triple whammy, Mickey.
Who is Evil Eye Fleagle?
That's right. Don't look at me that way. Right. Evil Eye Fleagle. Correct, young lady. Good. And again, Mickey, you select.
Sports for 20, please.
The answer is basketball games start this way, Mickey.
What is the jump for the ball?
That's right. Jump balls. Good. Select.
Sports for 30, please.
The answer is city having a baseball team in both major leagues, Tom.
What is New York City?
That's right. Yes, in Chicago, too. And 1 minute remains in Jeopardy. You select.
Sports for 40.
The answer is he's second on the all-time home run list, Steve.
Who is Willie Mays?
That's right. Babe Ruth's the first. Select, sir.
Mathematics for 40.
His favorite category, the answer is Greek, who first formulated our geometric postulates, Steve.
Who is Euclid?
Euclid is correct. Select.
Professions and occupations for 30.
You're now in second place. The answer is he deals with prevention and correction of irregular teeth, Mickey.
What is an orthodontist?
That's right. Yes, good. Select.
Professions and occupations for 40.
The answer is Monet, Manet, and Modigliani. It's Tom.
Who are painters?
That's right. Famous they are. Select.
Professions and occupations for 50.
Completing the category, the answer is the specialty of a speleologist, Steve.
What is the study of caves?
That's right. Exploring them. Yes, they are. Okay, Steve, select. Go ahead.
Sports for 50.
Complete that category, too, and the answer is, at age of 19, he set 3:51.3 world record for the mile, Mickey.
Who's Jim Ryan?
Right, Jim Ryan is the boy. Good. Okay, Mickey, go. Oh, I'm sorry. The gong sounds to signal that we are finished with Jeopardy. We're out of it now. Recap shows that Mickey has 370 points, then comes Steve, 230, Tom, 190 in a close game, and we'll be back to play Double Jeopardy, where everything doubles and the scores could really change. But first, here's a message of interest for everyone.
I wear dentures and I smoke a pack of cigarettes a day.
I wear dentures and I drink 8 cups of tea a day.
I wear dentures and I drink 6 cups of coffee a day.
My name is Charles Fitzgerald. I'm in airline sales, so keeping tobacco stains off my dentures is important. Sure, I try new things, but I always go back to Polident, and Polident costs a lot less to use.
I'm Jane Dexter and I teach school. I know I drink a lot of tea, and it does stain my dentures. I've tried all kinds of cleansers, and nothing works like Polident.
My name is John Sorley. I'm in the construction business. I guess I like coffee, but I know that it can stain your dentures. I tried other cleansers, but I always go back to Polident.
People believe in Polident. Nothing gives you cleaner-looking dentures or fresher-tasting breath. Any wonder more dentists surveyed recommend Polident than any other denture cleanser?
Compton's Picture Encyclopedia is a source authority for the preparation of questions and answers used on Jeopardy. And now, once again, here's Art Fleming.
Thank you, Don Pardo. Thank you, friends. Let's play Double Jeopardy. Thank you. Oh, boy. All right, there we have 6 brand new categories for this half. Inventions and discoveries, famous families, communications, Shakespeare, travel and tourism, and mythology. As you can see, all the points are doubled. There are 2 daily doubles concealed on that board, and any one of you may ring when you recognize the answer. All right, Tom, you're low at this stage. Low score, so it's up to you to select first.
I'll take mythology for 20.
The answer is civilization from which Romans borrowed their mythology. Steve.
Who were the Greeks?
The Greeks. Greece it is. Select.
Mythology for 40.
The answer is disastrous occurrence when Icarus flew too close to the sun. Tom.
How did the feathers melt?
That's right, the melting of the wings and he fell splat. Go. Tom?
Mythology for 60.
The answer is Atlas gave it to Hercules, who tricked him into taking it back. Mickey.
What was the world?
The world. What a trick. Go.
Mythology for 80.
The answer is dire prophecy made about Oedipus when he was only a baby, Mickey.
What was that he was going to kill his father and marry his mother?
That's right, and he did both. Well done. Select, Mickey.
Mythology for 100.
Leads the category. The answer is the high priests and scholars of ancient Celtic tribes, Mickey.
Who were the Druids?
Druids, right. Good for you, young lady. Oh, boy. All right, Mickey, there's a big smile, and it's up to you now to choose one of 5.
Shakespeare for 20, please.
The answer is 2 of the 3 divisions in which his plays are classified, Mickey.
What are comedies and tragedies?
That's right. History's the other one. Go.
Shakespeare for 40.
She stays with it. The answer is youngest of Shakespeare's heroines, she's only 14, Steve.
Who is Juliet?
Juliet is correct. Select.
Shakespeare for 60.
The answer is the way this comedy concludes is indicated in its title. Mickey.
What is As You Like It?
No, I'm sorry, Mickey. Tom, Steve, gentlemen, either one. All right, Steve.
What is The Taming of the Shrew?
All righty, the judges will accept that. All's well that ends well. All right, Steve, please continue.
Inventions and Discoveries for 20.
The answer is, in 17th century, he proposed the law of universal gravitation, Mickey.
Who is Isaac Newton?
That is correct. Select.
Famous families for 20, please.
Switching categories, the answer is, of Dumas' father and son, the one who wrote Camille. All right, Steve.
Who is the father?
No, sorry, Steve. Mickey, Tom, no idea? All right, Mickey.
Who's the son?
That's right, Alexander Dumas the Younger. Continue, please.
Famous families for 40,
Stays
please.
with category, the answer is comedian's son who heads the Playboys. No idea? Gary Lewis. Who's Gary Lewis? And everybody moans and groans. Mickey, please continue.
Famous families for 60.
The answer is Zeppo and Gummo are the lesser-known brothers, Mickey.
Who are the Marx brothers?
That is correct. Yes, select.
Communications for 20,
For
please.
the first time, the answer is he's responsible for movable type making printing possible, Mickey.
Who's Gutenberg?
That's right. It happened way back in the 1500s. Select.
Communications for 40,
The
please.
answer is the organization which sponsors Boys Life magazine, Steve.
What are the Boy Scouts?
That's right, of America. Select.
Shakespeare for 80.
Back to Shakespeare. The answer is 'twas said of him he doth bestride the narrow world like a colossus, Steve.
Who is Julius Caesar?
That's right. It was spoken by Cassius. Correct. Select.
Shakespeare for 100.
Completes the category. The answer is of major characters in Hamlet, major characters, only one left alive as the play ends, Steve.
Who is Horatio?
That's right, Horatio. It is $550. And now I think we all better take a breath. The lead is held by Mickey, 690 points. Steve has 550 points. Tom with 230. In a minute, we'll continue Double Jeopardy. But now here's a word from Chef Boyardee. Won't you watch?
What is ravioli? Ravioli? This is ravioli. Macaroni stuffed with lots of beef. Chef Boyardee makes it look so you eat it like you should. Tomato sauce, cheese, of course.
Chef Boyardee ravioli has more bodybuilding protein than most soups or sandwiches.
Aren't all cold capsules alike?
A hospital study shows Dristan capsules open breathing passages 50% wider than the other leading capsule in the first critical hour of cold medication. Dristan capsules.
You mean one capsule works faster?
Yes, Dristan works twice as fast.
Wonder what doctors prefer.
In a survey of 769 doctors, Dristan's formula was preferred, 2-to-1. Dristan capsules.
All right, players, we're in the last half of Double Jeopardy. There are still 2 daily doubles just waiting to be picked. Steve, you with the last correct question, or select, please.
Inventions and Discoveries for 40.
The answer is, again, I caution everyone, and the contestant comes up with the first answer right after. Okay, Steve, 550. What are you going to do?
150.
150. If you are correct, you will take over the lead. Let's see, with Inventions and Discoveries, the category, the answer is first done in 1942 at abandoned squash court at the University of Chicago.
What is the first atomic pile?
That's right, yes. The atoms first split, then, and by a scant 10 points, you've taken over the lead. Good for you, Steve. Select again.
Invention and discoveries for 60.
The answer is U.S. state discovery by Vitus Bering, a Dane working for the Russians. Mickey.
What is Alaska?
That is correct. Select. You've got the lead now.
Travel and tourism for 20, please.
For the first time, the answer is 3 million square mile sandbox of Berbers and Arabs. Mickey.
What is the Sahara Desert?
That's right. What a sandbox. Go ahead.
Travel and tourism for 40, please.
She stays with the category. The answer is it spouts 150 feet every 63 minutes. Mickey.
What is Old Faithful?
In Yellowstone National Park, one of the great sights of our world. Go.
Famous families for 80, please.
The answer is poet husband of Frankenstein, author Mary. Mickey.
Who is Percy Bysshe Shelley?
That's right, yes. Select.
Famous families for 100, please.
Completes the category. The answer is on TV Wednesday is their daughter, Mickey.
Who are the Addams family?
That's right, the daughter in the Addams family. And another one is completed. We have 3 left. You are 10 points away from 1,000, Mickey, so please select.
Travel and tourism for 60.
The answer is most famous Frenchman buried at Invalides. Mickey.
Who is Napoleon?
That's right, Napoleon, and you're over the 1,000-point mark. Select.
Travel and tourism for 80.
The answer is the Daily Double. The second Daily Double finally shows itself. Now you're smiling. Mickey, you have 1,050 points.
I'll bet 200.
200 points. Still a very hefty wager. With travel and tourism the category, the answer is on 2 islands in the St. Lawrence River.
Where is Expo 67?
That is right, Expo 67. Look at that total, 1,250 points with 1 minute remaining in Double Jeopardy, Mickey.
Travel and tourism for 100.
Completes that category. The answer is largest island of British West Indies. Steve.
What is Grand Bahama Island?
No, Steve. Mickey, Tom, either one? No idea? Jamaica. What is Jamaica? Mickey, please, again select.
Communications for 60.
The answer is nickname of our first communications satellite launched 1965. Steve.
What is Telstar?
The judge is ruling correct. No, sorry. Mickey, Tom, no idea? All right, Mickey.
What is Early Bird?
Right, yes, the early bird. You're almost afraid to tell me. You are correct, Mickey. Please select.
Inventions and discoveries for 80.
The answer is his 1831 invention replaced scythes on the Midwest prairies. Mickey.
Who is McCormick?
That's right. Cyrus McCormick's Reaper did just that. Select.
Inventions and discoveries for 100.
Completes that category. The answer is Mr. Watson, come here. I want you. Steve.
What did Alexander Graham Bell say on the invention of the
Fine,
telephone?
good. That's all we needed, Bell's first words on the telephone. Good for you. And now you have 2 left. All right, Steve. Which one, 80 or 100 in communications?
Communications for 80.
For $80, the answer is, points, I should say. Cryptanalysis is used to do this, Steve.
What is the breaking of code?
That's right, or ciphers now. For the last one?
Yes.
Okay, the answer is, for the last one, Fashion Magazine, whose back-to-school issue is edited by college students. Mickey.
What is glamour?
No, sorry, Mickey. Gentlemen, Steve, Tom, no idea? No try, Mademoiselle. What is Mademoiselle? There is that gong. We have completed it. Double Jeopardy is over. In a moment, you'll all be placed in Final Jeopardy. Any one of you can become today's winner. Now, during the next minute, players write down how much you wish to risk in points. Mickey has 1,290, Steve 720, Tom 230. Strategy is what counts. The category of a Final Jeopardy answer today is ancient history. We'll return in 1 minute to find our winner. But now, here's a word about a product that's almost impossible to get rid of. Watch.
New improved Scott towels are the world's most difficult towels to throw away. Keep going. Not yet.
Okay?
Okay. New Scott towels with fortified paper for lasting strength. The world's most difficult towel.
Point wagers are all set. Tom has 230, then Steve with 720, Mickey with 1290. I'd like now to tell everyone at home that if ever our two losing students end up with more than 500 points, they will be given scholarships for whatever amounts they have at the end of Final Jeopardy. Of course, the students were told this before they wagered, but now I'm going to give you the Final Jeopardy answer. You'll have 30 seconds in which to write your question. Please be sure it is in that form. Are you ready? All right, the category, Ancient History. The Final Jeopardy answer is, he was defeated at the Battle of Actium in 31 BC. Good luck. Wasn't that beautiful? Tom, with 230 points. Let's read your question. Who was Mark Antony? Right you are, right on the button, 230. He went for 200 points. That gives him 430. Now we move on to Steve. Well done, 720. He has who was Anthony is right, 720. He went for the bundle, 720. That's 1440. He has the lead at this stage. But we have Mickey yet to go. Everybody applauds. It's going to get a little quiet here. She has who was Mark Anthony is right. Did you go for more than 150? 405. Wow, what a gal. There she is, the winner for the day. 1,695 points. Our third winner. Oh me. I can't take too much of this. Congratulations. I'll be back to talk to all of you in just a minute, but now a word about a new mint refresher, Life Boy.
Now, wake up to mint. New Life Boy Mint Refresher.
The mint in new Life Boy wakes the body up. The mint in new Life Boy gives the body zing. The mint in new Life Boy keeps the body fresh, better than anything.
Like a taste of mint all over. New Life Boy Mint Refresher.
Pick me up and smell me. Smells like hand lotion.
That's not all. If you've got dry hands, Dove can undry them.
Oh.
Dove's the dishwashing liquid that can take dry hands like yours and smooth them, lotion them, and, well, undry them. Got dry hands? Undry them with Dove.
Tom, you played the game well. You got 430. That means you'll get a $500 scholarship plus Compton's Picture Encyclopedia and the Jeopardy game with our compliments. Thank you so very much. Steve, you played beautifully too, except that you will receive $1,440 scholarship. Well done. But tomorrow now's a big day. You see our champion here is Mickey, 1695. You meet Larry Dean from the Far West and Josh Art from the South. Join us again in the morning. Have to leave. Goodbye. Take care.
Jeopardy in color was pre-recorded. This is Don Pardo, and I'll stay tuned to Our Guest, starring Bill Cullen.
Based on actual police records, Jack Webb stars in Dragnet 1967. Thursday at 9:30, 8:30 Central Time on NBC.